My sheep hear my voice. I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life. It's a gift. It's given. They shall never perish, and no one can pluck them out of my hand. Well, you're someone. If you could abandon your salvation, if you could walk away from your salvation, then that means you plucked yourself out of Jesus' hand. And this verse would be a lie. And him saying that they shall never perish, that's a lie. If you could lose your salvation, then he should have said, I give them eternal life, and as long as they don't walk away from their salvation, or as long as they don't sin and lose their salvation, then they'll never perish. But he doesn't say that, does he? He says, I give them eternal life, they shall never perish, and no one can pluck them out of my hand. Not you, not someone else, not Satan, not this world. If you are saved, it's because you're in Jesus' hand, and no one can pluck you out of Jesus' hand. And here we go. You ready for this? Who put you in Jesus' hand? The Father. What does Jesus say? My Father, who gave them to me, is greater than all. And no one can pluck them out of my Father's hand either. The Father and I are one. If you're in Jesus' hand, the Father put you there. If you're in Jesus' hand, if you're in the Father's hand, you're in good hands. You cannot lose your salvation. If you could lose your salvation, then they're going to start calling God Butterfingers, and that's blasphemous. No one can pluck you out of God's hands. No one can pluck you out of Jesus' hands. You cannot lose your salvation. And the Father would have been mistaken by putting you in Jesus' hand. If the Father put you in Jesus' hand thinking that you were saved, but then someone plucked you out of Jesus' hand, then the Father was wrong for putting you in Jesus' hand, and Jesus was wrong because he said that nobody can pluck you out of his hand. You see what happens? You're committing blasphemy. You're damaging God's name and reputation by calling him a liar, by calling him incapable, by calling him Butterfingers, if you could lose your salvation. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.